Good day, everybody. Today is a Monday. Happy Monday to you. I'm Jewel. You're watching J7409 Weather, and I appreciate it very, very much. We're looking at the NAM map, and this is from the European model this morning. So I'm going to turn it on and let it roll in just a moment. But here's what's left of Tropical Depression Barry. Yeah, Barry's just a depression. The winds are around 25 miles per hour, and it's still moving north at around 9 miles per hour, and still could possibly drop maybe 2 or 4 inches of rain as it moves northward over around parts of Missouri, Arkansas, very upper portions of Mississippi, and western Tennessee. Now, we've got some severe weather that may happen. I'm going to turn this on. You see the timestamp down here at the bottom. And here we go. Now, it looks like we do have this moderate risk of excessive rainfall in place for early today across parts of Louisiana and far south Texas, as far as southwestern Mississippi, with just a slight risk for extending northward into the Boot Hill of Missouri. Now, there's also a chance of some tornadoes in these areas today, so please watch your skies and be aware of that. Now, we have a frontal system which should move across the north-central United States and then stall, scattering showers and thunderstorms, and they're going to be popping up, okay, and some could be severe and bring some flash flooding to the area of the Midwest. Now, temperature-wise, a lot of us are burning up, but it's going to cool up for many. Cooler temperatures are most likely in the lower Mississippi Valley, behind a cold front with temperatures 5 to 15 degrees below average. Elsewhere, hot. Heat warnings are in effect for parts of Arizona and California, with heat advisories in place for parts of the Northern Plains, the Midwest, and the Carolinas. And I can say for sure at my house, it is hot. But you can see how some of these storms are going to progress. Some could blow up, so you keep your eyes out. There's a great chance for tornadoes that could happen in some of these places. The NAM map is just about over. It only runs through Wednesday. Just a little bit more here, but this is what should be happening. If you live in any of these states, you see any of this rain, if you see any of this rain that has white cloud tops in it, just like this, going into Missouri, this around 2 p.m. on Wednesday, these could be very severe. Taking a quick look at the sea surface temperature, as you can see, it's very hot, folks, in the Gulf, all the way up past my coast, moving on up, getting warmer now around the New Jersey coastline also. And this area out here has been warm, coming down in here, moving on up towards the islands and up into the Gulf and around in these areas right in here. It's been this way for a while, but now this is beginning to warm up a little more also. So that means we really have to keep our eyes out on what's going on in the Atlantic with things popping off the African coast. Now, we did have that little system. Well, poof, it went away yesterday. And the reason for that is not sheer wind. It's the Saharan air dust line. It is tremendously thick out in this area right now. So I don't think anything that's going to pop off within the next week or so is going to develop unless it clears up a lot. That's possible. But that's what it's looking like right now. I will keep my eyes on it. Watch out for everything going on down here. If anything develops, I'll be sure and get it out for you. Now, for everybody who has breathing problems, this is the CO concentration. And looking like for the most part today, not too bad up until tonight around 10 p.m. It starts to get heavily concentrated up in the New Jersey and New York, Long Island area in here. We'll move it up just to around tomorrow morning. Oh my goodness, very bad for anybody who's living in this area. When it turns red, it is awful for breathing conditions. So we'll go to 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Looks like you guys right here get a break. It's moving on out, but up in Long Island, maybe around the borders of Connecticut and Rhode Island, you guys could still have it. Let's go back right quick to around 8 p.m. tonight, and this once again is the CO concentration. Let's check out the SO2. And yes, we do have it. It's all over the eastern coast, as you can see, going right on up into Canada and all around. I think the spraying of chemtrails has something to do with this. I shouldn't have said that. I'll start something. But anyway, let's move on now. Sure, the other factors play in. Sure, the factories play in. Sure, the cars play in. Sure, everything plays in. Mother Nature plays in. But some of these readings get off the wall and off the chain sometime, and it just makes me wonder if people are really using stuff this much. But you can see it gets a little heavily concentrated more in this area again. This is where most of the activity and most of the people are, with the factories and things of that sort. But I have my wonders and my doubts. This is the SO2 reading right in here. I like to look at and share this map with you guys from time to time. This is the NDFD map, where all of the stations all over the U.S. combine what it's looking like in their areas, and this map is created. Now, this is Monday at the 12Z run. You can see down here where Tropical Depression Barry is. There's still some rain going on. I just want to remind everyone, where you see the lines that are drawn through, that means you have a possibility of severe thunderstorms that could hatch up at some point during the day, and they go up into Wyoming, and you can see North Dakota, parts of Minnesota in the north and the south of Minnesota, over in here to Wisconsin, and all of the area down here in south. We'll go to the 8Z run right quick. Then it begins to look severe. Okay, this is severe storms over in Montana, stretching down into South Dakota, parts of Wyoming where that red is, and you still have everything down south, the whole state of Florida. You could have a pop-up severe thunderstorm at any time. This goes all the way up into Minnesota, and also Arizona and New Mexico, Colorado, you guys could get some also. Midnight tonight, more severe thunderstorms popping up with a great chance of tornadoes in these storms out in the Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota, and Nebraska area. Moving along to the 6Z run for tomorrow morning. Still some severe weather right here in Nebraska that could happen. Most of Barry now, it's a post-tropical. See it right here. It's just a big old freaking rainmaker, folks, but severe thunderstorms could pop up from this, okay? Also up in this area. We'll go to Wednesday at midnight. Barry won't give it up. Still post-tropical, bringing rain all the way to Indiana, parts of Kentucky, over here in Illinois. You see right here, this is Barry rain, my folks. And a lot of the U.S. by this time will have a chance of some severe thunderstorms to hatch up, especially right over in this area. We'll end it up with the 12Z run for Wednesday. Things looking a little better, not quite as severe, but a large portion of the U.S. will still have a chance of severe thunder showers with a possibility of some tornadoes to pop up. And that's a check of your weather today. Thanks so much for watching, for sharing, for giving me a thumbs up, the comments. I love you all so very much. Thank you for everything you do for me. I appreciate it so much. Be safe, my friends. If I see anything out of the ordinary happen today while I'm around, do not fret. I will put it up. And don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. I would appreciate it so very much. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, and peace, love, and kindness to each of you. Thanks so much for watching.